Donald Trump said, "I need the kind of generals Hitler had." Let's talk about it. In April 2020, Vanessa Guillén, a 20-year-old Army private, was murdered at Fort Hood in Texas. There was a months-long search for her body. It was finally found a few months later, buried on a riverbank. Absolutely tragic story. At the time Donald Trump was president, what I'm reading to you is from the Atlantic story. I just want to make sure I cite that. In the meeting, Trump maintained a dignified posture and expressed sympathy to Guillén's mother. Quote, "I saw what happened to your daughter Vanessa, who is a spectacular person and respected and loved by everybody, including the military. If I can help you out with the funeral, I'll help. I'll help you with that. I'll help you out financially. I'll help you." That is what Donald Trump said to her family. 5 months after that, the Secretary of the Army, Ryan McCarthy, announced the results of the investigation into her death. He said, it shocked our conscience, there were leadership failures. They relieved, suspended some officers, including the base's commanding general. In an Oval Office meeting on December 4th, 2020, Trump asked, quote, "Did they bill us for the funeral? What did it cost?" According to attendees, they said yes, they received a funeral cost of $60,000. Trump became angry, quote, "It doesn't cost $60,000 to bury a blanking Mexican." He turned to his chief of staff, Mark Meadows, and issued an order. "Don't pay it. Can you believe it? Effing people trying to rip me off." The family went on to confirm that the costs were paid partially by the Army, partially by some donations, but that no money ever came from Donald Trump. Trump spokesman Alan Pfeiffer gave some wordy statement. "This is an outrageous lie from the Atlantic 2 weeks before the election. You know, as someone in the room, he strongly urged that their family should not have to bear any cost of the funeral arrangements, blah, 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 blah." The truth is, Trump didn't pay. Trump didn't keep his promise to Vanessa's family. Trump lied to their faces, lied to you, lied to the American people. He did not help with the cost of that funeral, and instead used xenophobic and racist language in response to the request for the money that he promised to give. Further down in the story, Trump said in a private conversation at the White House, "I need the kind of generals that Hitler had. People who are totally loyal to him, that follow orders." Trump spokesman denied he said this. I believe that Trump said it. Trump has had this fascination with Hitler his entire life, famously had Mein Kampf at his bedside. His ex-wife confirmed that. And does Trump care about burying people? Well, where did he bury his ex-wife? On his golf course. Threw her in a hole at his golf course. So yeah, the story comes across as believable because Donald Trump has behaved in ways that make the story believable for the entire time that he's been in the public eye.